The latest export report from USDA showed solid numbers for corn, and that helped put it in the positive on Thursday. Ag Day's Michelle Rook has more as we close out the week in markets now.
Well, cattle, corn, and soybeans all to the plus side on Thursday. Dave Chatterton is back with analysis. Well, we got a late push in corn and soybeans. The bull spreads have been working in the corn. Are we seeing strong demand, lack of farmers selling? What's going on?
Yeah, Michelle, I think we're seeing both. If you look back at what's happened this week with the corn demand, I mean, go back to the export numbers on Wednesday, and certainly they were impressive. If you look at the export numbers from Thursday, they were also impressive, 5-week highs there. Both of those numbers well above the pace needed to hit the USDA current. We're waiting on the USDA to see what they want to do with that. In the meantime, Michelle, I think you're looking at a farmer here who's pretty reluctant to sell.
Even some rumors, though, of Brazil buying U.S. corn?
Yeah, we had that in the market on Thursday, unconfirmed at this point. There was talk of 2 to 5 cargoes of U.S. Gulf corn being sold to Brazil. Not necessarily, I wouldn't call it a surprise, but we also have not had confirmation of that yet either. If you back into the math, it looks like product out of the U.S. Gulf corn coming out of there about $7 a metric ton cheaper into the northern Brazilian ports than what they could originate out of Argentina. And of course, Brazil's got a little bit of a spot shortage here.
Did soybeans then just follow corn?
I think so. The spreads there have been firm. Cash basis has been firm. Farmers probably even less interested in selling any soybeans at this point, or holding less soybeans than corn. We've seen some processors pushing bids here in our part of the Midwest. So I think it's just a little bit of a give and take here. Most of this, I think, relates back to positioning. We're getting into not only the end of the month, but also the end of the quarter. We've got the key March 31st USDA report on stocks and acreage, followed rather quickly by that April 2nd deadline for the Trump reciprocal tariffs. So a lot of, position squaring and getting set for those numbers coming up.
And new contract highs in both live and feeder cattle futures on Thursday. How much higher can that market go?
Yeah, it's a really good question, Michelle. We're kind of running out of points on the chart in terms of upside resistance. And I think what you're looking for here is a sign and someone on the technical charts that we're showing some reversal or some corrective activity. So far, none of that. We're actually going the other way and getting stronger. New contract highs across the board on Thursday, feeders and fats both. And, we continue to accelerate in that June contract here. We're waiting for the cash trade to develop here later in the week, but it certainly looks like things are pointing higher there.
Some good news. Thanks so much, Dave Chatterton with Strategic Farm Marketing. We'll have more Ag Day coming up.
Watch Markets Now with Michelle Rook on the Farm Journal YouTube channel, keeping you updated throughout the day on the markets at the open, midday, and close. Find out what moved the markets today and what to expect the market to do next.